Whether you love the show or hate the show, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for the Acolyte. Hello, I'm High Heel Knight. Welcome to my channel. And yes, the announcement of the Acolyte not getting a second season is a good thing overall when it comes to Star Wars. Now, granted, some people, again, are really frustrated that the show is gone, and some people really want it, and some people for today, it's just Tuesday. Well, I'm here to tell you what's the best thing about the announcement of the show not getting a second season and effectively being canceled. And yes, it is a good thing. We now know for a fact whether or not we're going to get more of the Acolyte, at least as far as a program. Now, I'm sure these characters will go on to exist, whether that be in comic books, maybe in video games, maybe in some type of, I don't know, Lego Star Wars version. But as far as the Acolyte Season 2 or Season 3 and so on and so forth, one person actually thought there was enough material to make 5 seasons. And the reason why this is good is because how many Star Wars projects have been announced, delayed, moved, changed, rearranged, all over again, letting us fans spend weeks, months, or years in anticipation, either not getting it, or when we finally get it, we just go like, oh, that's it, that's all we get. I mean, think about the Obi-Wan Kenobi miniseries. First it was going to be a movie, then it was going to be a miniseries, then it was going to be a movie for Disney Plus, and it was going to chop down. It got changed and rearranged so many times. Or think about the Rian Johnson Star Wars trilogy, which I just don't understand. Why would you give a guy a 3-picture deal before his first movie of your company is in theater and improves itself? And there's like the potential Taika Waititi project, and there's the Amy Pascal project that may or may not happen. I was actually excited for that one. And then, of course, we have the Rangers of the New Republic that got cut off. So there are people who are still just holding on hope. The point is, we don't have to wait. We know. And let me tell you, the show got the lowest viewership of any live action Disney Plus Star Wars program. So the writing was on the wall. Whether you love the show or hate the show, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for the Acolyte. And we are finally getting Skeleton Crew now, because that's actually aimed for kids. I mean, the brand is for kids, but that show is really aimed for kids. That probably will be the lowest ratings for a live-action Star Wars Disney program, but it is my hope that the people behind the show and people behind the streaming service understand that this is for kids. And right now, you never know what kids are going to like. I don't expect those ratings to be well, but when it comes to the Acolyte is a much stronger program. It is definitely built on a big messaging about inclusion and all that kind of stuff. It's a much bigger loss, both commercially and socially, and, you know, all the leads that you could go by. We should get answers quickly if these programs are not performing well. It is a business. It is the Walt Disney Company, and they need to make decisions, you know, that sometimes we're not going to like. I hope that with this sudden news that the show doesn't get deleted off of Disney Plus. That's something I'm afraid of. That's what happened to the Willow program, and that's what happened to Rise of the Pink Ladies over on Paramount Plus. Now, I didn't love the Willow program, but I thought it was okay, and I was kind of interested to see what else might come later. And Rise of the Pink Ladies I didn't like, but it had a couple of catchy tunes. It's completely unfair that these shows got deleted from their respective streaming services because they don't want to pay the people that were involved in, because of like the writer's strike or the actor strike or whatever the strike was going on. It's all about a bunch of dollars and cents to make up extra money. Everyone wants to make good movies. Even the people behind the Sharknado movies and all the other, you know, mockbuster movies, they want to make good movies. They want to entertain people. They want to make a good living. But once it's out there, and especially on a streaming service that is designed to exist forever, you know, at least as long as the streaming service exists, please don't delete the show within the next few weeks or days if somehow, some way this gets to the big wigs up at Disney Plus or Lucasfilm or whoever literally runs the show. The point is, it sucks in certain ways, and it's great in the most important way, is that, it's business. We don't have to wait. We're not going to be strung along. We're not going to be, years later wondering, are we please going to get more Acolyte? Are we please? Like, no, we're not getting another Acolyte season. It's done. It's dusted. And quite frankly, most of us that want a second season only want it because there's so many plot threads that were left unanswered or with disappointing answers or half answers. I'm still want to know, where is Tasi Loa? She was introduced in the first act of the first episode, and then she just disappeared. She's just gone without a word, without a trace, just gone. And I am afraid that, hopefully I won't die anytime soon, but I can imagine myself on my deathbed, in my 80s, and my life is flashing before my eyes, and a highlight reel of my life will stop dead because I get stuck on Tasi Loa wondering what happened. I need someone somewhere to follow up on the sudden vanishment of Tasi Loa, okay?
Somebody tell me! Do you hear me? I have to know! I have to know!
However you feel about the show, it is a business. It's about making money. It's about making the subscription numbers go up, or certainly make sure the subscription numbers don't go down. I don't want to be stringed along anymore. I don't want to be stringed along by Star Wars. I don't want to be stringed along by the MCU. I don't want to be stringed along by anything all these other shows are going. I don't want to be stringed along by whatever projects James Gunn is going to be making for the DCEU or whatever it's going to be called. Give me an answer. Either make it or don't make it. Or as someone once said,
do or do not. There is no try.
This is a good thing. We don't have to wait. We have the answer. That is the best reason, but perhaps you agree with me, perhaps you don't. Comment section. Like, subscribe, comment, share, find inspiration everywhere.